Good evening. My name's Rod Legg and I'm a member of the Mounted Ski Patrol. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to my platform statement for the upcoming election for a director of the Pacific Northwest Division of the National Ski Patrol System. I'm one of 3 candidates and I'd like to solicit your vote. I'm a nationally appointed senior patroller with both administrative and instructional experience. For example, I've been the Mounted Region Director in the Pacific Northwest Division for the last 6 years. During my 40 years of volunteer patrol work, I've served in multiple divisions within the National Ski Patrol System and large, medium, and small patrols. Divisions include Rocky Mountain, Far West, and finally Pacific Northwest. Large patrols would include the Mounted Ski Patrol, which is its own 501c3 incorporated nonprofit entity with a very different organizational construct than the rest of the system. A medium-sized patrol would be Loveland Basin in Colorado, where I was board member, treasurer, and patrol director. This particular patrol was also closely affiliated with the national office. A smaller patrol would be the San Francisco Ski Patrol, which served Squaw Valley, USA, through a much smaller group actually registered within the Tahoe Basin. So I'm familiar with small, medium, and large patrol operations across multiple divisions within the National Ski Patrol system. I recently retired after 31 years as a program manager and engineer with IBM Global Services. So I have the skills, the time, and the availability to travel to serve the Pacific Northwest Division in a quality manner. I'm currently an active member of the Mounted Ski Patrol and do both Nordic and Alpine work. In addition, I'm an integral member of the National Ski Patrol Quality Assurance Development Team. This is a cross-divisional activity where we're developing some new quality management tools and processes to hopefully improve our educational quality across all of our disciplines. My platform goals are as follows. First of all, grow the division membership, maintain financial stability, streamline operations with new tools and processes, enhance communications within the division, and improve the effectiveness of the use of division resources. My platform objectives, in order to accomplish these goals, are to leverage electronic tools and processes where appropriate, such tools as e-meetings, wikis, forums, and blogs, again, where they fit within our current operational construct in the Pacific Northwest. I'd like to attract new members from a broader spectrum of sources. Such possibilities are perhaps the young adult program or some of our snow host programs which are springing up around the division. I'm sure those of you out there will have other ideas on new sources for growing the membership of the Pacific Northwest also. I'd like to promote intra-division, cross-regional, and cross-discipline skills transfer and information sharing. For example, every year we host an event at Mount Hood called Nuts and Bolts. This is an example of a cross-regional, cross-discipline type of event, which hopefully we could use as a model and propagate to other parts of the division where it makes good sense. I'd like to leverage cross-divisional linkages for the benefit of the Pacific Northwest. For example, we recently hosted a Women's Toboggan Enhancement seminar at Mount Hood Meadows in the Mount Hood region. Instructors came in from Bogus Basin within the Pacific Northwest Division and from the Far West Division, Heavenly Valley. So here's an example of a cross-division activity we're leveraging the skills and resources of other divisions within the system. Another example would be the NSPS QA committee, in which I'm already a member. Again, that's cross-divisional activity with Eastern, Southern, and Central Division input as far as the development of the final product. I'd like to effectively represent the interests of the Pacific Northwest to the National Ski Patrol Board. This pretty much comes with the program, with being an effective division director. And I hope to be able to do a good job in this area because I have a number of relationships I've built over the years across the respective divisions in which I've worked. Finally, I'd like to leverage any new NSPS quality management processes that we develop to improve the quality of our educational offerings and delivery within the Pacific Northwest where appropriate. Again, we'll take a close look at what comes out of the committee and decide what fits for our particular uses within the Pacific Northwest Division. Additional information on my platform can be found in my platform statement. There's a link to my Facebook page, and in addition, for those of you that optionally that would like to discuss additional questions in an open forum, there's a link to the Mount Hood Ski Patrol Patrol Shack forum. The webmaster has graciously offered to provide access to any members within the Pacific Northwest list of patrol directors who would like to provide input into the election and have an open forum in which to discuss things, access to this particular Mount Hood Ski Patrol blog. For those of you that have not yet built a forum for your patrol, this is a good one. It's well built. Our webmaster has done a superb job. If you prefer not to ask questions on the forum, at least submit a registration to the webmaster and take a look and see how he's organized it, because again, it's quite well done. In closing, what I'd like to do is thank the members of my committee who are assisting me on a volunteer basis with this election. First of all, my campaign manager, my daughter Stacy Legg. Political advisor, the Reverend Katie Schatz. Press relations and special effects, Adam Jones. Those of you that have not yet seen the movie Coraline, watch for Adam Jones' name in the credits. Matt Aminetti, the Mount Hood Ski Patrol Patrol Shack Forum webmaster. Again, thanks to Adam to allow access to those of you who optionally might want to experiment with the forum or submit a question or two to see what type of answer you get and input you get from across a broad spectrum of individuals. In closing, I'd like to bring up one key point, and that key point is SPIF. This is a favorite term that we use within the Mount Hood Ski Patrol. A lot of us spend a lot of time, devote a lot of hours to serving the public as Ski Patrol members. SPF stands for Ski Patrolling is Fun. Let's keep that in mind as we work together and go forward with this election, and if I'm elected as your division director, let's keep it enjoyable. We're doing great work out there, and I'm sure that we can keep it that way into the future. Once again, thanks for the opportunity to present to you here. I hope you enjoy this new approach to delivering information to the members of the Pacific Northwest Division, and I'd very much appreciate your vote in the upcoming election.